Alright, Matt, I'm going to take you through this slowly, then go back and make some comments. Okay, so I'm going to take you, just watch your front leg right now. I'm going to start from here and then go backward. Okay, so knee doesn't stop moving until right about there. Okay, so this is where you're throwing the ball from. So everything that I talk about, closer to the rubber is going to come back to this. Okay, so if I go past this, front leg stabilizes, you're going to see your arm lay back, and then it's going to go into internal rotation. Okay, so this isn't perfectly synced up. So I'm watching the one on the left right here. This is like my fourth time trying to do this because for whatever reason yours doesn't want to sync up perfectly. But so forgive me. But my point is okay, foot's coming in contact here, and then there's all that movement after front foot strike. Okay, until stabilization happens right about here. Okay, I'm just watching your front knee, all of that movement afterward. You can see it on the right as well, even though they're not perfectly synced. So, point being is, our front leg is a reaction. Our upper half should be a reaction. Okay, so the only thing that is the action is our center of gravity, our hips, right? Our center of gravity, hips, same thing, and then our drive leg. Okay, so when we see your front leg moving that much, it's because it's being put out in front of you too soon, and it's not coming out from under you as a reaction. So I always show the example of me falling forward, catching myself right away. Then I fall even farther, catch myself, my front leg is forced to move quickly. So ask me to show you that analogy of me falling and catching myself if you don't understand that or if you haven't seen me do that in the past. Bottom line is this. That comes back to what's happening back here. So in your lift right here, this is good. Okay, I like what you're trying to accomplish here as far as closing off your hips, but you can't have your foot go past your knee right here. So when you lift, you have to do this move after you go forward. Okay, so your head really hasn't traveled by the time you've done this. So this move, this is fine right here, but as soon as your foot crosses, you can't go to first right now. So you're going to want to work on the peak of your leg kick right here. And a good person to watch is Aroldis Chapman. I think his style of how he lifts is a really good thing for lefties to copy. Okay, and then as we go into here, okay, right now your leg is crossed, your front knee has crossed your back hip. Excuse me, your front knee has crossed your front hip. Okay, and we're essentially ready to throw right now, and we haven't really traveled very far. So just moving through this, getting your hips and your center of gravity to move as separation occurs is going to be really key for you. So this is the hardest thing for me to describe, in my opinion, is how our hands and feet need to react to our hips. We don't want them to cause forward movement. I want my front leg to come up from under me because it has to. My body has moved so far forward and is moving so fast that my front leg needs to come out from under me so I don't literally fall on my face. So that's what I would be working on. I like your moves as far as I like how you're trying to be turned away here. I would say my last comment is if you watch your back heel right now, when you lift, notice that your foot is flat to the ground. We're going to want to maintain that. But anyway, let me know if you have any questions. I think those are the big things that we should be focusing on.